TheRealDJBlake.com.
Welcome to another episode of Everyday PB&J. I'm DJ Blake, episode number 5. You know how we do. Basically, this is a fun little show where I eat a peanut butter and jelly, and I try to keep talking to you about little fun things. I've got a fun little topic we're going to talk about. Plus, I'm taking all my old CD mixes that I used to make back in the day, all those burned CDs you had, and I'm putting them on Spotify, so we'll talk about one of those. So without further ado, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 5, Everyday PB&J. Grab your PB&Js or whatever you are snacking on, and let's do this. Here we go. Something about them, man. Never get old. All right, here we go. So yesterday, I put out a question to you guys on social media. I wanted you to let me know movies that make you cry no matter how many times you watch them. Movies that make you cry no matter how many times you watch them. Now, I put up a photo of one of mine. Rudy. Always gets me. I'm a sports guy. I get really invested in characters, okay? Underdog characters. I don't know why. Rudy makes me cry all the time. And I will say this, I'll come right out right now. I'm a crier. I'll let the waterworks go. I don't care. It started at a young age. The first movie I ever cried on was a Benji and the Wolves movie, or Benji and the Cubs. I believe my mom and I were watching. And I was waterworks, man. I'm an emotional guy. I get behind some characters. So there are lots of movies that make me cry. I had Rudy on hand. I've got some DVDs over there. So Rudy was one. I also grabbed Russell Crowe in Gladiator. Amazing movie. Cried in that one. But there's almost too many to talk about. So those are just 2 right there. But on social media, I want to thank all of you and talk to you about some of the movies that make you cry, because this was something that was going around on Twitter that I read about. Before I get to yours, let me just tell you what some people out on the social medias were saying. Apollo 13, The Green Mile got me for sure. Big Fish, Saving Private Ryan, the 76 version of A Star Is Born was on there. But thanks to a lot of you, I got a lot of feedback. So, thanks to some of you, I'm going to just list what movies make you cry, and maybe you can make a little list and watch some of these if you need a good cry, you know? My buddy Jason Glenn on Facebook said, Sleepaway Camp, never heard of it. Dave Daniels, coworker of mine, agreed with Rudy. This one's funny. Manda K on Facebook, she put a list. Steel Magnolias, Fault in Our Stars, Armageddon, Marley and Me, My Girl, Green Mile, and then she put ER on there, not a movie, but it's darn sad. And then she goes, pretty much every sad movie, TV series, or commercial I ever watch, #crybaby. Okay, I'm right there with you. Hey, I'll let the waterworks go. Also on Facebook, shout out to Wade Muller. He put Hoosiers, Apollo 13, Remember the Titans, Meet Joe Black, and Miracle. Some other good ones right there. Evan Rogers says Green Mile. Then on Instagram, excuse me, that's the point. Trying to talk to you while eating peanut butter and jelly is tough. On Instagram, I'll give you their user handles. MelB71120, it's Melody. She put the Fox and the Hound, parentheses, scars you repeatedly over 80 minutes. A-Fits1981, shout out to AA Ron. He put Glory, and then to be a funny guy, I had to put Human Centipede, so that was pretty good. Maldal_52, shout out to Molly over at CrossFit Instinct. Fox and the Hound. Dumbo, I cried on that one too, the original and the remake. Bambi, Lady and the Tramp, Stepmom. Shout out to Jaden. Jaden put Alexa and Katie. My sister Reagan put the movie Up. I also cried on Up. That's a good one, Reagan. Hells Bells 23, a.k.a. Hillary Anderson. Remember the Titans. and _ Casey Tuttle. Shout out to the UIS Prairie Stars out there with Casey Tuttle. Logan, I believe that's the latest, what I want to say, X-Men movie. So those are all movies, no matter how many times you watch them, they make you cry. Like I said, I've got a list, and I just gave you a few of them. But thank you to everybody for chiming in on that. Really do appreciate it. Next week, coming at you with maybe a different question. A little something more fun to talk about. Right now, though, we got to get into your new Spotify playlist. Brought to you by Rappin For Model. I mean, look at how... I must have played this one a lot. Rappin For Model, all right? Let's check out what you're going to get on your new Spotify playlist this week. We're going to kick you off with that song, Whoa, by Black Rob, okay? Then I'm going to hit you with some Cypress Hill. We're going to take some hits from the bong, okay? Then 1, 2, 3, you get a triple play of the Insane Clown Posse, all right? Now you're probably thinking, Blake, what are you doing listening to them with their beef with Eminem back in the day? Okay, I just listen to stuff, all right? I absolutely love Eminem, like, he's in my top 5. But ICP had some funny songs, okay, and you're going to get some of those on here. Bugs on My Nuts and Mad Professor are going to be on here. Kid Rock made the list. In Sync, It's Going to Be Me. I mean, it's going to be May, whatever you want. JT, my man, just turned 40 over the weekend. Naughty by Nature, Nelly, Pearl Jam made it on this mix. Rage Against the Machine with some Bulls on Parade. Snoop Dogg. Stained. I got 2 Stained songs on there. And a group by the name of Twisted called Secondhand Smoke. And then for some reason, South Park songs made me laugh. So I put the Uncle Fucker song on here as well. But I'm not sure if Spotify has that one yet or not. I might have to do some digging. So sorry about that, earmuffs, kids. It's from the South Park days. All right. So once again, thank you for all of your input on movies that make you cry. If you didn't see that post and you'd like to chime in, you can do that down below, down in the description. Not only can you and leave comments and all that, but down in the description, I'm going to have a link to the Spotify playlist, plus a link to the website where you can get DJ Blake merch and check out my blog and all that good stuff. It's all right down below. So don't forget to lightly tap or click whatever you're on, whatever device you're on, the like and subscribe buttons on YouTube. That'd be great. And give me a follow on all that social media. And we will talk to you next week for another episode of Everyday PB&J. I'm DJ Blake. Cheers. Man, look at that jelly. Oh, have a good one. I'm out.